That's where we're at. You're not going to find us. I'm in the studio.
Oh, my God.
I'm in the crib. I'm telling you, in 2024, I feel like the best place to find somebody is Instagram. I think it's the best dating app you're going to...
But
maybe.
Maybe. Still.
Yeah, I have a few people who are like big in the podcasting game, I guess, that have started following me, and I'm like hoping. He's just so energetic and he puts out so much content. But Gary is the one who really cut through to me like, yo, bro, you need to just be consistent and put out a bunch of shit. All you need to do is just put out a bunch of content. Mm-hmm. Like, you have it. You just got to put out more stuff. And then I did.
You have it. Not everybody has it.
Correct.
Okay.
But the only way to grow is to be consistent. There was a whole point I was making about Gary.
I'm sorry.
No, I got myself thrown off. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I think I totally lost it. But anyway. And it's gone.
It's okay.
But,
Mm-hmm.
Talking about selling content.
Okay.
Once you start putting up like a paywall and like on information in a course, and like people just start to get a little okay, because a lot of people don't have it. And the key, in my opinion, is you just put out shit for free and put out so much of it that, you know, it's an attention economy.
Yeah, it is.
So there's no more valuable currency than getting eyeballs on your shit. Because once you have a huge audience, then you can scale and monetize and think of something like cool.
Takes a while though, doesn't it?
Takes a long time.
Yeah. Because
there's people who, you know, and I connect it to music, because like there's artists who will have these like viral moments and they'll have like a bunch of followers, but they can't actually sell tickets.
Right.
They can't actually put people in seats. They can't actually sell merch.
It's hard.
Because you need to actually connect with your audience.
Yeah.
And if you're not actually connecting, if you're just like trying to go viral and like have moments of like a flash in the pan without consistency, you can't actually move units, because people don't really know you or give a fuck about you.
Right.
So something like I'm trying to do with my show is like, not only am I trying to be consistent so people know what to expect from me, but also like something I learned from the music business is like, as an artist, which I view myself as an artist, you should view yourself as an artist, as a podcaster too.
Right.
It's about building consistency and building like actual fans and people that connect with you and connecting with those people, because when it's time to scale and like they want to actually support you and you have something legit that makes sense with your brand, they'll fucking support you.
Yeah.
You know? So
I like that. Makes sense. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I don't have any feedback towards that, because I just started and some of my shit goes viral and some doesn't, and some does numbers and some doesn't.
But that's social media.
Yeah.
Like that's just the algorithms being, finicky, and it's
like you just don't know which post is gonna.
Sometimes
and that's
you
why
think
you're like, this is the one, and then you like post it, and I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah. That's why you got to just put shit out, because like you don't know what's gonna connect. I mean, the whole like entrepreneur bro stuff, I didn't know it was gonna go as crazy as it was. I was putting out like all this like music knowledge, and like I was talking about tech, and like some of that would kind of go.
Yeah, but it's not universal.
Yeah, and then I just put out this video of me like talking shit and clowning this fucking entrepreneur guy, and it went nuts. And then I'm like, oh, again, same with music. Oh, that's connecting. I need to like lean into that more. And so for artists, it's the same shit. Like for music, you might think, I like making this music and this is what the streets are gonna want.
Yeah.
And you think you got a hit and you put it out and it doesn't do anything. And you have to just release. I'd always tell a new artist, like, just put shit out and like different shit and just see what connects. And then when something connects, I mean, with Sweetie, for example, like we had different songs on that first album that were different genres. My Type wasn't the single. My Type was like barely made the album.
Right.
Because the label was like, we don't know. We want this song. And they wanted the _Quavo song to be the single.
Okay.
So she had this song with Quavo. That was the single. It was like kind of a R&B. It didn't work. And My Type was randomly just started moving on TikTok. And then it just started going crazy. And then the label was like, oh, we should make this the next single. And then that is kind of where
the people choose.
The people choose.
Yeah.
And the streets were like, this is what we want to hear from you, sweetie.
Yeah.
So then moving forward, the songs started sounding more like that because that's what the streets want. And that's how it works with a lot of artists if they're smart. You give the streets what they want, you know? And that's what we got to do as content creators.
Right.
We got to feed the streets.
Yeah, that's true. So, you know what's interesting? I've never really, like, I've been living here a long time. I feel like, where do your type of people be at? Like, because I be meeting, like, the people that I run into out here are not like you. They're,
I'm in the crib.
Me too.
That's where we're at. You're not going to find us. I'm in the studio.
Oh, my God.
I'm in the crib. I don't go. I mean, God, I sound like. What'd you say? I mean, I have a girlfriend, so I know. With her.
Yeah, but I'm saying like what? So you don't really, like, you don't. How do I say this? Like, not a circle, but like, you know that there's like these really weird people out here.
Yeah. That's why I don't be outside.
Yeah. No.
Fuck no.
You just work.
People are weird, dude. People are so, and yeah, like as a songwriter, like I've had to work with
like the weirdest,
just the weirdest people.
So how do you? You just do your job and leave?
Yes and no. I don't really speed date anymore, songwriting wise, figuratively. So like, you know, when you're starting out, you're just doing a bunch of sessions with a bunch of people and like you don't know them and like. But now I'm off that shit. So now I'm people? Like, yeah, I have, or like, I'd say 90% of the stuff I do is with people that I know are professional and legit, and we work well together, and I fuck with them, and they're great. Or the other 10% is for a bag. Okay.
You said you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Was that hard to find out here? Because I feel like dating, I talk a lot about dating on this podcast. So it's just like, for me, I just feel like dating in LA is like extremely hard.
Well, she didn't live in LA when I met her.
Okay.
So that was probably a part of it.
You brought her here?
She was in New York. No, I didn't bring her. She's in music. So she was moving here anyway.
Okay. So she's from New York. See, the New York people are the best.
Well, she's from Texas, then New York.
Okay.
Then LA. But, you know, I think like dating in LA, I always tell people just like don't force it.
Okay.
Out here. It's a fucking zoo.
It's a zoo.
And the dating apps are just like cesspool. If you're looking to get your fuck on, then go to a dating app. But like, honestly, like I'm telling you, in 2024, I feel like the best place to find somebody is Instagram.
Is Instagram?
Yeah, I think it's the best dating app you're gonna find.
So now that you have like a lot of attention on Instagram, do girls contact you? Oh
God, my girlfriend's gonna.
I mean, you're probably say you have a girlfriend. So
I'm pretty like. I would say, of course, every once in a while, somebody will kind of like throw me a vibe, and I'm just so like platonic in my, I'll be like, appreciate you, handshake emoji, thank you, salute emoji. Like every once in a blue, I mean, I'm sure my girlfriend just gets fucking bombarded with creepy dudes. And women are obviously not as creepy as guys, I feel like, on the DM. But, I handled it gracefully because I do appreciate them as fans, I guess.
Does anyone... I saw Joe Rogan follows you.
Joe Rogan does follow me.
That's fucking major.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't hit me up, but
maybe. Still.
Yeah, I have a few people who are like big in the podcasting game, I guess, that have started following me, and I'm like hoping to, it's weird. Like,
but can't you hit them up?
Yeah, but like, again, like with music too, like I learned like once once you hit like someone up as like a fan, like, yo, dude, I'd love to get on, like, I feel like with someone like him or like some of the other big people, it's like, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. And then eventually, hopefully, they'll tap in. But I don't want to come at them like, and maybe this is like the ego in me. I don't know. You think so?
Yeah, I would. I'm aggressive.
Hey, Joe, can I come on the show?
Yes. What could he could just say no or just not? I mean, obviously he likes you if he follows you.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. There's a whole...
What? I wish Joe Rogan follow me. The fuck?
Hey, yo, Joe.
If
Maybe.
he
We'll
followed
see.
me, I would be in his DM like, yo,
If
let
the
me come on your
opportunity
show.
presents itself.
Or I
But
would
it's-
ask him to come on my show.
Yeah, but I think I'll know when the time is right. I mean, with music, like I've had relationships with like huge people, and I've just waited for the right moment, I guess, to strike.
Is there a right moment? Ever?
No, but
Okay.
there's a right period.
Mhm.
There's not a right moment, but there is like
a little massaging that has to
like
be
a
done.
block. Yeah, there's like a block of time, and if
Okay.
you're anywhere in that block of time,
Mhm.
your odds are better than if you do it before that block of time, in my opinion.